Hi guys, AstroCass back here with another quick astrology update. This one is again another one from my celebrity series and it is on Northwest. So Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's daughter, Northwest. So I'm just using this from astrocharts.com. It has a rising sign and everything like that, so I'm pretty sure this is a very accurate time for her. And it has her as a Gemini rising. And again, just like her cousin Penelope Disick that I did before this video, same kind of qualities. So very communicative, very witty, intellectual, very curious, gets bored easy, very social, very fun, all of those Gemini traits. So a bit of a trickster. They also would love music and just, you know, that whole music vibe. So again, instruments, music, dancing can all fall into that Gemini trait. So yeah, a very social butterfly. So Miss North has her Sun and Mars also in Gemini. So Mars is before the ascendant and the Sun is after. So the Sun is almost on her ascendant, which means that people will definitely very much see her personality, her identity, her ego, her confidence, how she's shining. She'll be one of those people that really draw people into her because she's really fun and really confident and outgoing. So that sun will just shine bright, and that will obviously make her very friendly and approachable for people. The Mars gives her a lot of motivation in herself and a lot of inspiration and a lot of fire and energy within her body. So she'll be very sporty, very active, a very motivated person. In general, she'll be one of those people that's always on the go, very busy. And then she also has Jupiter as well in that first house, and it's very close to her sun, so that just reinforces that. She'll be very joyful, very humorous, very warm, kind-hearted. She'll be a bit of a mentor, very wise and inspiring to other people. Again, it just adds that next level on the sun of being really fun and outgoing, and the sun expands everything. So being in her first house, all of her self-identity, her body, her fun, that self-identity is all just kind of expanded in a really positive way. Sometimes with these placements you do have to be careful not to overdo it and take up too much space where you're being a little bit egotistical, but if it's well balanced with other placements and other things, people with these placements will be one of those people that just light up a room when they walk into it, because the first house is how people see you when they first meet you. So that can be really positive, and it can be great for making friends and being very social as well. Then Miss Northwest, her second house is ruled by Cancer, and she has Venus and Mercury there. Venus is very much at home and at ease in the second house. It likes to be there. And a Venus Cancer is beautiful. This makes her loving nature and her pleasures, her relationships very beautiful and caring and nurturing. So the things that she really enjoys is her family. She really enjoys her family's money and the comforts that they bring her, and they bring her a lot of pleasure. She probably really enjoys and values things like cooking and doing things with her family. She's also got Mercury there, which means she is quite often thinking about her family and money and what she values in that area. Mercury Cancers are very nostalgic, and they are very cautious as well, and they can be a little bit more private. They think about their family quite a lot, and with Mercury Cancers as well, they can be basically the mothers of the group. So definitely in that aspect, should be very caring with that Venus and Mercury in Cancer, but with a flavor of that second house, which is to do with money, possessions, and things that she values. She then has a moon in Virgo, and that is in the fourth house of home and family. So her family life is very much based around those Virgo traits, so being of service to people. It's very analytical and critical. It's very much focused on being organized and practical. It's focused on money as well. And again, her family does come from a fair bit of money, and there is an essence of her having to be of service to her family and show up in that capacity of being online and being on social media, and being social in that celebrity aspect, like the Kardashians. And a moon in Virgo, they can be quite, because it's usually Virgo is usually ruled by Mercury, they can be sometimes a little bit overly critical of themselves, and they can be very analytical of other people as well around them. So that's like the lower end of that. But the more positive side is that they're very, very practical, very logical, and very smart. And again, they're very health conscious. So things like, you know, a healthy diet, exercising and stuff like that, getting a good routine going. They're really fantastic at those things. They're really great at things like fashion as well. So that just gives you a bit of an insight. So you're mixing all of that Virgo moon energy, which is the moon's about your emotions, your security, your family. And I forgot to mention that the moon is at home in that 4th house, because usually the 4th house is ruled by Cancer and the moon. So the moon is very comfortable here, but being in Virgo, it's a little bit more challenging, because again, it can give you that self-doubt, that self-criticism as well. Then North's got a few other placements, but the other ones that are worth mentioning would be her MC being in Pisces with Neptune on there. Again, that shows that her career and reputation will be based around being in film, so photography, film, television, being a bit of an icon, being a bit of a celebrity, which is not a surprise with her family and that kind of background. She also has a Scorpio 6th house, so that's kind of making her a little bit more private. It is quite a sexy sign. It's also a bit of an occult sign as well. So Scorpio, that's the 6th house is all to do with your daily routines, your day-to-day jobs, your career, but in the sense of like the stuff that you do every day for your job or career, not your actual career and reputation overall. So she will have some traits of that Scorpio essence to it with how she presents herself with work. And because the ruler's in her 1st house in Gemini, I definitely think there's going to be more like it's going to be more of a like mysterious, mystical kind of hidden side to her that's very intriguing for people. A bit of a bad girl edge a little bit, but she's definitely going to be in film or movies or something along those lines, in alignment with her family's background. She's definitely very social, and she's definitely going to be putting herself and her identity out there, with the Mars being in that 1st house of home, herself and body and identity. So it'll be interesting to see what she actually does overall as a career. I feel like she's going to be doing potentially a lot around, you know, family, communicating, you know, vlogging, music and stuff like that. So I definitely think she will still be doing like reality kind of TV show stuff, but with a flavour of like potentially like a cooking series or something around her family and home, interior designing, especially with that Virgo moon. Something like interior designing or fashion would be really cool for her to do, and probably very interesting for her. And she's got a lot of that Gemini trait, so she definitely needs to be kept busy and needs to be like logical and talking and being social. So who knows, maybe she might do some films with siblings and stuff like that, kind of like what the Kardashians have done. So there might be a spin-off series with the Kardashian kids, who knows, that would be very interesting. So yeah, she has a Virgo IC and a Pisces MC, and then her North Node is in Scorpio in that 6th house. So she is, her destiny and kind of what she's put on earth to do with this life is focused on that 6th house. So focusing on her health, her routine, her daily habits, and the day-to-day work that she does. That's going to be the big focus of what she's here to do. So you know, maybe she's here to be a boss and have you know, staff that work under her. Maybe she's here for this life to focus on her health and fitness and to dive deep into some of those problems, especially with Scorpio there. So she might be shining some light on some very taboo subjects or health problems. Yeah, so she's destined to kind of work on that 6th house and bring that stuff to light. So I hope you guys found this stuff very interesting. I mean, she's got a lot of placements in that 1st house, and she's got a few in that 2nd house as well. So definitely she's got a lot of stuff going on with her self-identity and money, which is not surprising. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this quick little review, I would really appreciate it if you like and drop some comments and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my content. And just keep in mind that this is only a very short one because we are dealing with children. I didn't want to deep dive too much into it, but if you guys do enjoy these videos and drop some comments, I can definitely do longer videos on these. I'm just trying to keep them short and sweet for you guys, without overloading with too much information, but I'm happy to do deep dives in the future if you guys do enjoy these videos. So yeah, as I said, subscribe and I'll catch you guys in the next one.